address witchcraft, okay? I'm not talking casting spells and stuff like that. I really don't know much about that stuff, never delved into it, really don't want to even learn about it for the sake of knowledge. I just don't even want to know about it. But I do know what witchcraft of the flesh is. I used to have a book from the 90s. It was a little pamphlet. I gave it to a friend who said that she was dealing with a coven of witches, and I was trying to get her into recovery. Anyways, it said overcoming witchcraft. So it's overcoming witchcraft attacks. So what witchcraft is, if you look at the sins of the flesh, witchcraft is in it. Okay, so anytime you lie, gaslight, manipulate, spin illusions, any of that, witchcraft. Narcissism, witchcraft. Gaslighting, witchcraft. Lying, witchcraft. Exaggeration, witchcraft. We've all been guilty of it at one point in our life. Yeah, so burn the witches, whatever. You're all guilty of witchcraft at one point in your life, unless you find out what it is and you repent of it. Now, if you feel confused, oppressed, or depressed, before you diagnose yourself, are you being gaslighted? Are you being lied to? Are people exaggerating? Are they casting illusions upon you? Right? It's witchcraft. So what happened was I was set free from it tonight because I had a friend who messaged me, right? Who I address all the time because she said she doesn't watch me, but she stalks me 24 hours a day online. So I say to her face, right? I know what she's been doing. Anyways, and she accused me of calling her up, harassing her, sending her messages. Okay, she's going to call the police. Well, I've got my phone. There's a deleted section. Nothing's been deleted. Who called who? Yeah. She called me, and then she said that she sent me thousands of dollars that she never sent me. Witchcraft. Told me to look in the mirror. I was abusive. I'm like, I spent a whole year dedicating my whole life to picking up your life. Well, you told me how victimized you were. I'm not going to get into it, right? Because I'm just done with you. I'm done with you. Okay? That was the most ridiculous witchcraft attack I've ever dealt with in someone else's flesh, right? Like, the illusions you spun, and then you go, I'm going to block you. And I'm like, so I can't defend myself? And you're just going to say that, right? For one thing, on my phone, you're the one calling me, right? Because while I'm in the middle of like really crying, really big tears one time, I just broke down over everything that was happening all over the world. I was just so sad for everyone and trafficking and this and that. And I just had enough. You know, sometimes you just look at too much on your phone. I was crying. Get a phone call from her. Yeah. And I said to her, I said, you know, like even you turned on me and accused me of being responsible for what happened to your horses. And I never wished you any harm, and I never did that. I never said that. Well, have a nice life, click, right? Just mockery. Calls me up like, you know, just to jab and mock, and haven't called her at all. I said one message, and I said, look, I said, I'm going to go to court, and I'm going to find out who's been taking my intellectual property, and I hope it's not you, because I've had enough of this stuff. Someone's stealing my intellectual property. Right? Oh, you're abusive and you're this and you're... No, I'm defending myself. And now I find out that this smear campaign that you claim is that you have not been doing this. And eventually the truth will be revealed. Listen, I'm an open book for 17 years. Like, there ain't no truth that ain't out there. What are you going to reveal? What truth is that? You know, the times you called me and I let you lie, just for the sake of, you know, so that, you know, wanting to have a restored relationship and all your exaggerations. But you sent, I mean, the last conversation, you said, I sent you $1,000 one time. I'm like, no, you never. No, like in 2012, I think it was. I think I called you up and asked you for $50 a couple of times for some packages of cigarettes. Yeah. Otherwise, I was always the one that was giving money out because I had no addictions and I just smoked cigarettes. Pretty much just like now. Okay? Except I have to take pain medication. So, I said, now it's thousands of dollars. All right? And I never fell. And I'm like, yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. You don't know right from wrong. You're casting spells on me. You're casting illusions on me. You're threatening the police as if I'm dangerous to you. While you're calling me, mocking me for years. I'm dying in 2007. Hey, are you out of the darkness yet? I gotta go. Click. Hey, I got a gospel song for you. And you send me a Meatloaf song. Right? Like over and over and over. Mockery, mockery, mockery. I can call you in 2016. I'm like, were you mocking me online? I didn't even yell at you. Get some effing help. I'm like, what the hell? And I started crying. I was like, oh, I lost my best friend. I was so wrong. Like, just this gaslighting, right? Yeah, I haven't sent you any messages. The only messages are stupid messages on Messenger. And I got phones where I've never downloaded Messenger. In those years, they claimed I downloaded Messenger. I mean, I got evidence. I was like, if you can't believe it after I've proven you the evidence, so well, envy's crept in. Okay, so I'm not going to say your name, but you know who you are. So, don't call me anymore. Keep falling down from your cloud. Lie about me, smear me. Oh, the truth is going to be revealed about you. What? What's that? What truth is that? Like, please tell me. Scare me with a bunch of lies. Right? Threaten the police on me because I'm calling you, harassing you all the time. There is nothing on my phone that is made it. You're calling me, mocking me in the middle of crying because you're watching. Okay? You're stalking me. And you pretend you're not. So just stop it. Quit spinning illusions and quit doing witchcraft. Because now I'm not confused. Because I was like yesterday I was kind of sympathizing. I'm like, well, she did go through a hard time and, she, really not really. Like the things that break your heart are like so small. Anyways, I've had enough. Like, you keep on your narrative and keep playing your games and keep being broken and don't get no healing. And hey, don't make amends. Don't admit you've done anything wrong and whatever. Go on with your life. Just don't call me when everyone abandons you again. And beg me for help and prayer and everything. And then turn around and lecture me with the stuff I said to you. Right? Hey, I'm done with this. Hey, put your face on my face and say it to me. Hey, why don't you pass around the text? Say I messaged you saying that. So, this is getting ridiculous at this point. Well, I'm such a danger to you. I don't even know where you live. I don't know what you're doing. Okay, I don't follow you. I have no clue what you are doing. I just get darts in the spirit all the time. Right? Darts, 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 darts. Well, the confusion is gone. The oppression is gone. Okay, so who is doing the witchcraft and illusions on who? You. You take a look in the mirror. Okay, and you know who you are. And I'm done with it. Because I don't do that. I don't lie. I don't manipulate. I don't gaslight. I say what is true. It doesn't matter. I will tell the truth about anything I've done. Because I don't eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, and I don't do that pride and shame spiral. Okay? I usually just have, godly sorrow for if I've messed up and feel it in my heart, and I'm like, oh, I feel bad. I'm sorry. Like normal human beings do. And then you're like, you've lost your heart. No, I have a huge heart. It's just very guarded. And you can't, like, you've known me for 30 years as, sweet, pure, kind Kristin. And you're not getting that from me anymore because you just crossed the line so far that now you're getting bold, Kristin. And oh my gosh, she's lost her heart. And I'm a bully and I'm this because I'm sticking up for myself. Because you became part of a smear campaign after I laid down my life for you for a whole year after I healed. But I guess you show up and help me. No. So just be done with it, okay? Stop your witchcraft, stop your lying, stop your exaggerations. You never sent me thousands of dollars. That is ridiculous, okay? I'm not calling you up. Yeah, I did call you and say, look, like, if you're the one that is stealing my intellectual property off my phone, we're going to court. But if you're not, you have nothing to worry about. That's not bullying someone. That's saying, hey, look, like, you sleep over at my house. Do you know how to pair a phone? You put spyware on people's phone. There's a lot of weird stuff that happened, all right, that I look back on. And I'm not going to get into it, okay? But just stop your witchcraft, which is of the flesh, okay? Because I ain't doing it too, and I'm not wishing you any harm, right? But I'm kind of tired of your games, okay? And I'm tired of your gaslighting, and I'm tired of your whole bullcrap, okay? Go play it on someone else. Go slander other people. Go make mountains out of molehills and, like, you haven't even, like, we had an argument, a misunderstanding in 2001. A misunderstanding I apologized for. I'm like, yeah, I'm really sorry about that. That if I mention it to you, you're like, yeah, you rage about it. Like, Nats. Anyways, I can't deal with you anymore. Don't call me. Don't message me. Go ahead and call the police and I'll show them my phone. Okay? Yeah, I'll show them my phone. I'll say, hey, here, I have my phone. There's nothing on it. I haven't called her at all. The only calls that are being sent are from her, except the one call I called her. Yeah, they're all her. Yeah, really. Okay, well, I'll talk to you. Never. All right. So glad to finally have a clear mind after all that bullcrap you spun. All right. Bye-bye. Blocked.
So, I kind of like, look at this. Look, everything goes through. But guess what? That didn't go through. So who's in my phone? Everything goes through, except that one. Yeah. See, they won't allow things to go through my phone, but this went through. This is the first video that didn't go through my phone. Yeah. First video, usually they let it go through. So, who's in my phone? Addressing her. Like, come on. Right? No, it's not even there. But it's on now. Yeah, that's the first time. Where is it? Yeah, so really, who's in my phone? It's kind of suspicious. Right? Kind of suspicious. Yeah, and you know what? I'm sparing you by not telling the truth about you. Okay? And you know it. Like, the truth about me is really nothing. Yeah, I really haven't really done much, like, except sit here and be victimized over and over and over and over and over again until I just won't allow it anymore. But the truth about you and what you got yourself into, I wouldn't even do that to you. Yeah. So if you really want, like, start fights and stuff, like, it's really the truth about you is really what you should be concerned about. Okay? And why you lost everything. And it has nothing to do with me. And we're not going to get into it. Okay? But yeah, like, don't threaten me with lies because I'm not afraid of lies. But I, I won't even get into like you, all right? Anyways, I'm done with this. Yeah, who's in my phone? That's the first time we wouldn't go through. Yeah, so who's in my phone? Really, really strange.